FIL Studio show. My name is Kate Hansen, and we are going to show you something super cool. I'm joined by my friends Fritz Burkard, who is the president of the Bobsleigh Club here in St. Moritz. So this is the Gunther Sachs Lodge, which is very special to St. Moritz. There's really no other lodges at other tracks in the world, so this is so cool. And just like the woodwork, and it's so beautiful. So I just want him to take us through some of the memorabilia in here, which I know it's mostly bobsled centered, but the driving and the history behind bobsled and luge is very connected, and it's very similar. And we train with bobsledders. It's very similar in how we drive lines. So I, as a former luge athlete, I feel connected to all of this, and I think this would be interesting for a lot of fans to see as well. So you wanted to point this out. This is all the list of presidents of the Bobsleigh Club. Your name, look, he's right here, guys. His name, right there. I love it. And then Martineau, a curve is named after Martineau, right? And then
the second last corner is Martineau corner. Then we have also Sachs corner after Gunther Sachs, and I think these are the two most important presidents, because without them, the track wouldn't exist anymore. This building wouldn't exist. They really held the things together, and you see over the period also with the World War, Hubert Martineau made sure that the track was built again, that the club life came back, and Gunther Sachs managed the club and the track for many, many years with his own staff, financed the building of this track with his own staff. So without Gunther Sachs, this would simply not exist.
We wouldn't be able to be here to do this FIL Studio show, which I know, which is really what the people want. You know what I mean? I understand. So, okay, you wanted to point out. Oh, so this is the man, right? Gunther Sachs. I'm going to follow him up here. This is him. What a handsome man. Look at him.
Oh my God. I mean, he was married to Brigitte Bardot. Oh, wow. He was actually the first real playboy of his time. What a man he was, and what a legacy also he left here in St. Moritz, not only on the Bob, the Gunther Sachs Lodge and so on, and the Gunther Sachs Trophy, the corner named after him, also on the Cresta Run across the road. He left a big mark, very important man for us. As I said, without him, this all wouldn't exist. And in the early 70s, he wanted to have a clubhouse to celebrate with his friend and to have a better start here, and he created this building. And right now it's still a cafe, it's still the start of the Bob, but maybe in an hour or two this place turns into a nightclub, into the Dracula Club, as you can see here, his logo. So this is the Ghost Riders Club actually. Yeah. And I don't know any other place in the world where during the day you have top athletes and during the night you have top dancers.
Top dancers, we read that. We speak that language. We love that. Also, when you watch races, Curtis is being a magician back here, stepping off of steps. When you go to races, these are my favorite, and you hear cowbells.
Yeah, the Swiss, huh?
But
this is special here. This one has a spoon.
Oh, very cool. Making a lot of noise at the track is so fun. And then just this bobsled. Yeah. Incredible. When they show old luge sleds too, they're like this robust and they're huge, and it's just like a full-on steering wheel. It's so cool. I just love that you have this.
They still drive today. We still have historic races with old bobsleighs.
Really?
Yeah. And what we have up here, this wooden plate, is actually something new. We started in 2011, and it relives a bit the tradition of St. Moritz. In the 50s and 60s, you would do the Cresta in the morning and the Bob in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. So we have now a race where we do 2 runs on the Cresta and then 2 runs on the Bob and combine the time, and actually we crown the king of sliding. Oh. 2 different tracks, 2 different sports vehicles in one day. Yeah. It's quite tricky also mentally, and so these are the real sliders up here.
Yeah, that is really tricky. You don't just hop sleds. And then I just want to show you one more thing, which I loved of this place. So I'm going to back you up, Curtis. Oh, yeah, this is great. Curtis, you're doing great. Okay, these runners, super cool. The luge runners have also evolved over the time, but one thing with sliding are the crashes and how gnarly the crashes can be. And they have these 2 bobsled runners, which I've seen this happen to luge runners as well. Look at like, how do you, what? Like, how does that happen?
This is steel. So my friend Gian Andrea, I was at the beginning of the monobob when we started monobobbing up here. there was a little construction error where the runner was coming out from the body. So he made a mistake in horseshoe, and his runner got stuck in the wood. And from 90 kilometers per hour to 0 in 2 meters. The runner went through the bob, cut his foot open, and look at the runner. This is steel, bent like that. Can you imagine the force?
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
It's insane.
But nowadays, I have to say, monobob is very safe. Not a single injury this year.
That was a good plug.
You
recovered.
Yeah, it was important. But I mean, come on. Every sport you put the helmet on. Luge or skeleton or bobsleigh, it is a fast sport, and if you make a mistake, it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. And
you know probably.
Yeah, I know. All the athletes that you see this weekend, all the racing, they probably all have stories of something like this, especially in their junior days, because it's an intense track, and I mean, it's an intense sport, and this is an intense track. So just wanted to show you some of the memorabilia here and what makes summer it's like so special on the circuit. And I appreciate that you guys keep the history so alive, because at other tracks they're newer and it's just not the same. So I'm loving this and I appreciate it. So thank you for spending time with us. And this was super cool with FIL Studio. We'll have some more stuff to show you.